This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Koundé, Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. Goulet. And it's Valverde. That looks a good...
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. And he goes cross-field. Is onto it in a flash. Howson. And it's played forward. Camavinga. Valverde.
Mbappe! Mbappe!
Demi. Rafinha. João Cancelo. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha. Hit into the middle. Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. From the skipper.
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
Oh, that is a bit special. Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Howson forwards and with intent. And back to the keeper they go. Rudiger. Chouameni. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards.
well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Koundé. And it's De Jong. Vermeer. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Valverde. Oh, well measured. And now the breakaway. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Vermeer. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Howson. Alexander-Arnold chasing after it. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Vermeer. Pedri. João Cancelo. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think all...
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vermeer is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri with the short one. All driven towards the far post. And it's Cancelo. And here's Lopez.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Howson shifted upfield. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Done delicately. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Referee's given a throw. Koundé, aim forwards. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Calmly anticipates. Lewandowski. It's run loose here. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Now here's the delivery. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. That's very neat. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kubasi. Al Kubasi, gently done. Camavinga, spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Pedri. Koundé shifted upfield. De Jong. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. João Cancelo. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Goulet knocks it out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's gone in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski.
Reaction. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Ah, such a clever touch. Tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Thinks one through. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a pass! He's edged, shapes to shoot! Chouameni, Valverde, and here's Mbappe. Tries a deft little ball. And they've got a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Cancelo. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Played over towards the opposite flank. And he cuts out the supply. João Cancelo. Rafinha. João Cancelo. De Jong. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And there's green grass ahead of him. Howson. Chouameni. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. And it's Valverde. And they can counter here, and it's played forward. That is a great pick out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Goulet. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Chouameni shifted upfield. Mbappe played out to the left flank. De Jong. Koundé. Martin. Kubasi. De Jong. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played into space. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Rudiger tries to clear. Vinicius Junior.
Aim forwards. Decent progress down the left.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Now it's crossed into the middle. João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. Rafinha. João Cancelo. Rafinha. Rudiger, gently done. Moved on forwards. Long time, excellent interception. De Jong. That has been cut short. And it's Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Good work on the right flank here.
Time to deliver.
That is good strength.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Now it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes.
And it's played forward. Oh, it's played into the area. To
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Howson. Vinicius Junior.
Aim forwards.
Oh, super find.
He's found some space.
Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Yamal. Pedri forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. And it's lofted through here.
He's having a shot! There it is! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. tough on that.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, it's Lewandowski!
Yes, it's there!
Barcelona, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tchouaméni looks to the other side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great ball if he can get there. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alexander-Arnold looks to get on the end of this. Chance here to counter. De Jong. And that's a good ball. De Jong, and he's gone backward here.
Yamal!
Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Played towards the other side. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Goulet. João Cancelo cuts it out. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. Fermin. Now it's Yamal. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Camavinga forwards and with intent. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Lewandowski. Goulet. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's an excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's been slipped through. That is as far as they're going to go. Tchouameni, aim forwards. Yamal. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out towards the right wing. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Howson looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior. He's well positioned here. Chance! Koundé gets it clear. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thumps it clear. Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Koundé. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Rudiger makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Camavinga. Howson driven forward. Martin. Pedri. Fermin has got himself a free kick. Kubasi. Koundé. De Jong. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short. And a chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Yamal played into space. Yamal. He can run onto that. Lewandowski. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played it again. Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pedri goes short. Yamal. Yamal! Howson gently done. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Mbappe. Goulet. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Another chance from a corner. Only partially clear. Here's Camavinga. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Barcelona could counter here. He has found the way through. Howson. And it's Lewandowski.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga, and it's Bellingham. Bellingham, oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold, and that's aimed into the middle. Martin. Rafinha. João Cancelo. De Jong. Camavinga, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. Mbappe. Shot a goal!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rafinha. Fermin. Back into the middle. João Cancelo. And here's it's Lewandowski! Rudiger. Howson. Camavinga. Howson. Pinged towards the front line. I was just lacking in accuracy. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Valverde wins the duel this time. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That has been knocked clear. Pedri. Always onto this. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Howson. It's a quick ball upfield, and he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal. And here's Lopez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chouameni. Rudiger. Forwards and with intent. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rudiger. Camavinga. Rudiger. Rafinha. And it's Lopez. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. João Cancelo, cross goes in there, and he's there to clear it. Chouameni moved on forwards.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe, played out wide. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And the ball's come loose here. Can he deliver? Crossed in again. That's really well manoeuvred. Martin. Kubasi. Martin shifted upfield. Bellingham. Yamal gets it away.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Clearly not happy with that. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Jong. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a cracking ball. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Lewandowski, and reclaimed it in a trice. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Camavinga. Camavinga. Now it's got space here. Deftly away. João Cancelo. Aim forwards. And it's Bellingham. That's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rafinha. João Cancelo. Keeper's got good distance on that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Valverde crosses. Valverde puts too much behind that. De Jong. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal played with finesse. That is lovely. Pedri. Lovely feet. Steaming on goalwards. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy, and they've got their lead back. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Barcelona take the lead. Valverde. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior! Straight at the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
He's found a way through. Rafinha. Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Howson gently done. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. And he whips it across.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pedri, Kubasi, João Cancelo, moved on forwards, Rafinha, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold have it back and can go again. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Kubasi. João Cancelo. Rafinha. Physical challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. And he goes cross-field. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out towards the flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! They get a throw in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Ooh, delicate chip through. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Cross into the box. Lopez. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box.
And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rudiger. Rudiger forwards and with intent. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's De Jong. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Kubasi. De Jong. Koundé, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Throw in. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lewandowski. Pedri. Lewandowski.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Valverde! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. That was beautiful, something close to genius. And now he has two.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Martin.
Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Kubasi.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. To do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Alaba.
Bellingham. Calmly anticipates.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha, now he's off and running. Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Pedri. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Pedri. Thinks one through. Howson getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tchouaméni. Howson.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior
Picks it up out wide. De Jong with the clearance. Valverde.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Alaba. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Alaba. Bellingham spread out to the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alaba.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Now it's Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. The referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Chouameni, there's the shot! Volleyed effort.
Vinicius Junior really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Koundé can get it clear. They are right into last chance territory. And they've got rid. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rudiger cuts out the pass, and it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Rafinha. I think we're just about done here. Pedri. It is now or never. Time is against them. Rafinha. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Valverde. Chouameni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.